Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Downtown Sports for Wednesday, June 18th, 2025. I am your host, DowntownCMBrown, and we are here with NBA 2K25 with the MyWNBA mode, where we're playing through a season with the Indiana Fever. Currently, right now, with the standings, 10-5. So we're only one and a half games out from the top spot in the league, right? Yeah, the league. So I was trying to determine whether it was the league or the conference, but yeah, it's the league. Yeah, chasing that liberty, you know. So yeah, we're gonna keep going forward here. What I'm hoping to do here in this episode is get through June, July, and then there's this break right here. We'll get to this break, and then in the next episode we'll go through the rest of the season and any playoff implications we have after that. Yeah, let's get started. Okay, this trade is not going to happen. Not giving up Boston. Like we're gonna take the L on this one here. Let's jump in. We're only 4 points behind here. 2 minutes left.
Shakira Austin, 2 shots.
She doesn't hit the first, and that was one they really wanted. She's got one more though.
You have to respect the determination that Shakira Austin brings to the court. She plays extremely hard and will not back down in any matchup.
I have my scrubs in here right now.
Outside Wheeler.
For some reason.
Edwards grabs the miss.
What is she thinking right there? Only need one move on your way to the rim, not two.
And there's the call on Sadu Sabali. That will get her 4th foul of the game. Due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2. And so both free throws good this time. And it's a 7-point ball game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
Mitchell outside. It's good, and she drew the contact on the shot, so she'll go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
At the line for Indiana, Kelsey Mitchell, shooting 1.
She's got ice water in her veins, guys. No way she's going to miss from the line when the game's still hanging in the balance.
Now here is Sykes. And she finishes nicely on the layup.
No stranger to this type of moment. Remember, Sykes played in a national championship game in college. She's been in many huge situations.
Here's Wheeler. And it's Dolson with the rebound.
You finish a fucking layup?
The Mystics with the lead. Pass to Sykes. Out to Atkins. Right side Edwards. Over Mitchell. Rebounded by the Fever.
It's going to take something very special for them to come back now.
Well, something special and a little bit of luck.
And maybe some threes to rain down as well. Strong rebounding, and she gets the easy putback as a result.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that puts them up 5.
2 shots.
Second free throw, no good that time, and she really wanted that one. And it's the Fever ball. Here's Wheeler. Money! And she has brought them within 2 points.
Never afraid of the big moments. Wheeler with an important hoop in this one.
And I think we'll see them burn the clock a little bit here.
Probably a smart move. Be calm, be patient.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Dolson. Trifecta!
And with that basket, you have to think this lead is safe.
I don't know if I'd call it 100% secure, but at least 98%.
I'll go 99.2.
Here's Mitchell. It's good! What a beautiful shot to bring them within 3.
Oh, the poise of Mitchell. This is what allows her to come up huge in the clutch. And that's just what they have to do in order to get that ball back.
Yeah, to me, that's a good foul. Clock management, crucial at this time of the game.
And the second of 2 is good. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over.
Time is the big factor here. You need to get the points fast and then foul.
Yeah, Tim, and it has to be a quick foul. Every second is critical at this stage.
Yeah, they cannot waste any time if they want to come back.
Here's Mitchell. It's in!
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
At the line for the away team, James.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so she drops them both. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Now that's how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over.
Well, they're drawing up really the only thing they can here. Get off a quick shot, then foul.
That's got to be the game plan. I mean, free throws are really their only hope here.
So it's the Mystics taking the W in what was a close one.
So kind of concerned that I don't
win
see
under
your kid
difficult circumstances as the visiting team.
But that didn't seem to bother them one bit. Road team, home team.
Something happened here. Maybe she fouled out. I don't know. Take a look here. Oh my God. Fracture? Fractured her fucking leg. She's out for the season. This lane. That sucks. Now we're in trouble. Now we're in trouble. That sucks. All right.
Here's Howard. To take the lead. Yes!
What a big shot from Ryan Howard. She might not be the most experienced player, but she can certainly dig deep.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and game clock. Back to Wheeler. Wow! A huge basket to tie the game.
But when her team needs her the most, Erica Wheeler steps up. What a huge bucket.
Substitution.
Outside Howard. Oh, no good.
Push it, push it, push it, push it, push it, push it, push it.
The three from Kelsey Mitchell. Can't get the three to fall. Regulation has ended, and we are headed to overtime. Hold tight, we've got more basketball action headed your way. Well, if you're just joining us, the intensity has heated up in this one as we've watched this one go to overtime. Here we go. Here's Canada. And here is Howard. To the middle. It's Tina Charles, high post. And she was camped there in the lane, and she gets the 3-second call.
Oh, no. See, those are the kind of errors that can make or break you in a game like this, and it'll drive your coach crazy.
Wheeler with it. Outside Sabali to take the lead. Drills it from outside.
It's big for Sabli's confidence when she hits from three-point land because she knows she has the touch.
It's going to have to be a full team effort now that we don't have Kate
Outside Canada. And that one comes up a bit short. The Fever with the lead. From deep, Satu Sabali. She's off on that one.
She just has not gotten into the flow of this game. But, yeah, her teammates have certainly done their part today, but she just hasn't gotten into the flow of this game. And it's been tough to see.
They grab their own miss. Out to Charles. Outside Canada. Screen by Charles. 4 on the shot clock. The second chance effort. Basket good.
This is probably the best range for Canada. Much more comfortable shooting it from 15 than 25.
Now here's Wheeler. Defense right on her. And there's the call on Brittany Griner. That is her third foul so far. Just over a minute and a half played here in overtime. Here's Mitchell.
Height, length,
Why didn't you finish?
Charles has it all to be a great defender, but most importantly, she has desire.
Gray outside. Fires for 3. Connects from three-point range.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
That one goes. Count it.
Seems to elevate her play when it matters most. Sabali makes big plays in big moments.
Outside Howard. We're in overtime. If you've just joined us, 2.5 minutes through it.
Absolutely fearless offensively. Howard knows her team is counting on her, so she gets it done.
Mitchell, Gray defending. Back to Wheeler. And she converts the layup.
Never afraid of the big moments. Wheeler with an important hoop in this one.
Good D, good D. Let's go.
It's overtime basketball, folks. If you're just tuning in, we're just over 2.5 minutes in.
Not pretty. Got to just shake off a miss like that.
Now here's Boston. For 3. Wheeler can't get it to go. Outside Howard. Over Samuelson. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Even though she missed it, she couldn't pass up that chance.
Yeah, they don't come much easier than that.
By Atlanta. Here's Howard. Mitchell grabs the board.
She kind of short-armed that shot after doing a nice job of getting open.
Takes the 13-footer. Count it!
And that's some big time.
I thought you were going to go for a layup. I don't
Kelsey
know why you
Mitchell.
stopped.
You know she loves being the one at the end, taking those huge shots.
Atlanta calls timeout.
It all comes down to this. Enough time still on the clock that they should be able to get a good look.
Yeah, there's always the debate of whether to take a 2 to tie or a 3 to win, but if it were up to me, I'd pound it down low and try to get a good shot in tight.
I'm with you, Brian. Just get the 2 points and keep the game alive.
All right.
And they commit the intentional foul, and we'll see another one of those so that they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and, just hope for some misses.
Yep, they have to extend the game and use every last second on that clock.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so she drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
That was a critical trip to the stripe. They have a 2-possession lead now.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Well, this one, it's not over if they can get a quick score then foul.
Yeah, a few missed free throws and they're right back in it, but it has to happen fast.
Exactly, Brian. You have to do it real quick.
Outside Howard. Money! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
That's just a huge shot from Howard, coming alive when her team needs her the most.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up 2. The second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt here.
Atlanta calls timeout.
There's still time left, so they don't necessarily need to go for the 3. But if they can get an easy bucket inside.
I'm not so sure. There's not a whole lot of time to play around with. I think they look for the 3 and try to tie this thing up.
Yeah, you could do that.
That's the one thing with the
quick 2 might be the better play. Let's see what they do. Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
Outside Wheeler. Count it! So it's the Fever who come out on top here. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride, boys. They thought it might end in regulation, but they came through big and did exactly what they needed to once we got to overtime.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.
Looks like a blowout here. We got the win there. Oh, Commissioner Cup's finals is Liberty and the Aces.
And here's Boston. And it's good. 2 points.
Yeah, she's played an important role in her offense today, and really without her, they might not have the lead right now.
Outside Williams. Five on the clock. Pass to Hahn to tie it up. Count that as her 7th field goal in 10 tries. She's shooting a nifty 70%.
And guys, after trailing for such a long time, they have to be feeling good about tying it up.
Hey, I mean, I would be. It's the 4th quarter, momentum on their side, ahead of steam. They should be feeling good.
What an end we've got coming.
Now here's Wheeler. Boston right side. It's Katie Lou on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. And it's the Storm with the ball. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Whitcomb. Ogumake outside. To take the lead. And she gets that one to go off the front iron.
It was a pretty poor display from the field for them in the first half, but they've got the lead, and now the shots are starting to fall.
Shot just under 40% before the break, but they've turned it around in a big way.
Now here's Boston. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Fires from deep. Add basket number 6 to her stat sheet. She's now 6 for 10.
You can rely on Mitchell in the big moments, and you're seeing why right now. She's a confident shooter who is always ready to score.
Here's Whitcomb. And it's Holmes missing. Wheeler with it. Pass to Mitchell. And the baseline jumper, no good. This Storm trail. Now Holmes. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead her to the rim with a pass like that.
Here's Wheeler. Drops in the layup for two.
It's easy to see why Wheeler is out here in these kinds of moments. When her team needs a basket, she enjoys delivering it for them.
Now here's Diggins Smith. No good on the triple.
She had all the time in the world to get that shot off.
On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell. That one falls. Great assist by Satu Sabali.
This is why Kelsey Mitchell is in the WNBA. She can carry a team offensively, have huge nights, and put on a show.
Diggins Smith with it, guarded by Wheeler, and it's good for two.
Showing
Taking the
every
school there.
bit of determination. Diggins Smith's mental toughness keeps her prepared for big moments.
Now here's Wheeler. Here's Mitchell. And yep, it's good.
Take them to school right back,
She's got
yo.
so many tricks in her bag. She will find a way to hurt you.
Outside, Diggins Smith. On the wing, Neko Gumake. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot two. And that one goes on Katie Lou Samuelson. Good on the first. And that brings them within two here.
Well, on the floor, Nneka Ogwumike can be so imposing. She's got a clear height advantage over many players, and she knows how to fight for her shots.
A lot of players say they want to be in those situations, but she truly does. What a clutch performer. Okay, there's poise, and there's poise under pressure. Wheeler remains unfazed by clutch moments.
Now here's Diggins Smith. Screen by McGregor. Fires for three. Buries it. Oh, that is an enormous three-pointer.
That's what elite playmakers like Diggins Smith do. You know, she's an evolving player that's dependable when you need her.
Mitchell with it. Whitcomb defending. Here's Boston. And a foul on the shot. She'll go to a strike for two.
I like when Sabali attacks inside, showing no fear, attacking the contact and getting the call.
So she gets them both, and it's a two-point ball game.
Needed those and got them. Terrific job at the line under pressure.
Time called here. The Storm decide to talk it over.
Looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
Yeah, I think in a possible 2-for-1 situation, this next play they run, it's going to be interesting to see what they go with. No room for error.
And she doesn't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and game clock. Connects!
Beautiful.
And every point they get now puts them one step closer to finishing this one off.
If they haven't already done it, just a tremendous all-around performance we've seen from them.
Yeah, Brian, it's been a treat to watch.
Here's Whitcomb. No good from outside. And an intentional foul right there.
That's right. No other option but to foul and, just hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game and use every last second on that clock.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up 5. And so she drops them both. And it's a 6-point ball game.
No mistakes there, and I think you can close the book on this one, guys.
Seattle calls timeout.
They still got a little time to play with, so a 3 and a quick foul could make things interesting.
Yeah, it could, but they're going to need some help any way you cut it, Tim. They'll be hoping for some missed free throws at the other end.
But hey, we've seen some crazy things happen.
For 3, Nneka Ogwumike. Offensive rebound. From downtown. She's off on that one. And so the Fever take the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
It really was. When this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what tough-minded squad they can be.
And that'll wrap it up.
I mean, we still got a good core with Sabali and Mitchell and Boston. So. Clark, who needs it, right? We're just going to have to grind these wins out. Oh, this is an ass stomping of epic proportions. We got walloped by the Phoenix Mercury. Maintain our lead here against the Las Vegas Aces.
Now here's Wilson. She's guarded closely. Outside Lloyd. Hands the 12-footer.
Working over this defense. Lloyd can beat you from all three levels.
Outside Sabali. Dantas outside. Pass to Boston. And here's Fegbenle. Dantas covered by Lloyd. 6 to shoot. Now Boston. Foul called that time on the way up. And that'll give us 2 chances at the 15. It goes on Asia Wilson.
Wow.
Well, you just have to be excited about
shot
Aaliyah
is
Boston. A young woman with tons of skills. She dominated in college.
And you hit either
She's
one.
going to dominate in the WNBA.
Well, we can all agree on this. There is nothing quite like summer hoops in Vegas, as long as the AC is pumping.
Yeah, I mean, it was, what, 110, 115, you get up there. But
Come on,
you got
come
the
on.
2K Summer League going on, the men's national team normally playing games, having a camp, tons of elite high school events, and, of course, Aces season in full swing.
Well, after a first half in which their offense shot under 40%, they've got the lead now, and they should count themselves lucky.
They've managed to hold the fort really defensively, and now with their offense looking rejuvenated, they've got to be feeling confident.
Now here's Wilson. Shoots over Sabali, and it's Wilson missing.
They've had the advantage tonight on the glass. Another big one there.
And a close game like this can be won or lost on the boards. They've got to keep it up.
Here's Sabali. Kicks it out to Mitchell. To the paint. Here's Boston. And she takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead her to the rim with a pass like that.
Pass to Wilson. Shoots over Sabali. Wilson no good.
The defense can't make a habit of giving her that shot. She just doesn't miss many of them.
Sabali with it. Working on Wilson. Shot by Mitchell, no good.
Nice play on D, got that hand in her face, and it prevented an easy look.
Exactly. She was alert and aware and really just reacted quickly to that shot.
Outside Wheeler. Mitchell. Lloyd grabs the board.
Those chances, usually the 2 points for her. The D, I guess, did just enough to bother her.
Wow.
And the call will be against Erica Wheeler.
That's her first foul. Now Colson. Pass to Wilson.
Yes, nice
Stolen by
steal.
Sabali.
Yeah, and that was tunnel vision on that pass, focusing really only on the target and didn't see the defender. She's up
Beautiful.
to her usual trick, shooting it well, scoring a lot of points, getting them in front.
The Aces trailing. Now Wilson.
Another one.
Erica Wheeler drives in.
Hold on to the ball.
Left side Boston. from 18 feet away. And the basket by Sabali.
Bang!
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, they're not taking any chances. This is how you close a game out.
Just look how happy their coach is.
And here's Colson. To the middle. Here's Egbo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jewel Lloyd. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
All you have to do is work the clock, take care of the ball, and it's a wrap. Hit the showers.
Now here's Boston.
Back to Sabali. Shoots over Wilson. Rebound by the Aces.
Well, their comeback hopes are out the window. I think it's safe to say.
Yeah, out the window, and the window has been closed. It's a done deal at this point.
Let's get home.
Phased through me. What the hell?
Fourth personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaker.
Asia Wilson. 2 shots.
And she ends up making the second. And that trims the lead to 6. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Sydney Colson. Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
So it's Indiana now. And so they foul intentionally.
Fourth personal foul. Fifth team foul.
And no good as the first free throw misses for her. We'll see if she can nail the second.
Oh, man.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Timeout called the Aces. And what do you guys think?
They can call all the timeouts they want, but it really isn't going to do them any good.
No, there's nothing they can do to salvage this one at this point.
Yeah, it's just a stat padding time.
Nails it! And now they trail by just 4.
Great vision from Egbo, dependable at finding her teammates.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
You know, they had to foul to stop that clock. That's really the enemy in this situation.
Yeah, and who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range.
Maybe knocked down a 3 or 2, who knows?
No mistakes there, and I think you can close the book on this one, guys.
And the Aces call time here.
They still got a little time to play with, so a 3 and a quick foul could make things interesting.
Yeah, it could, but they're going to need some help any way you cut it, Tim. They'll be hoping for some missed free throws at the other end.
But hey, we've seen some crazy things happen.
Olsen misses. Wheeler with it. And so the Fever take the win. They seem to relish their role as the villains here.
I sense that too.
All right.
They really did feed off all the
Racking up
negative
some wins
energy
here.
this crowd was directing at them. They turned it around and used it to motivate them to close out the win.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.
Not feeling it. Oh my. They just put a walloping on the New York Liberty, dude. 89-63. Still 1.5 games out from the top spot. The Las Vegas Aces, though, have taken the top spot. The Liberty have fallen below us now, half a game. For God's sake, I'm not getting rid of Boston. Oh. Okay. 11-point game. We got it in the bag. DC goes down 67-58. All right. We avenged our loss from the Phoenix Mercury before. Now it's 81-74 us. Racking up dubs, man. Just racking them up. Okay, this is a close one here. Let's go ahead and jump in.
Here's Sabali. To tie it up. The shot comes out.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that's gone in their favor.
Yeah, effort and determination on the glass. They really can compensate for a lot of deficiencies.
Outside Sabali. Fires for three. And the three ball is good.
Intelligent play call by Satu Sabali. The pick and roll gets her all the space she needs.
Now Williams.
Ooh!
6 feet out.
And then nobody picks up. Nobody picks it up.
Points.
A player who thrives
do an awesome
during
fucking
key
play
moments.
and nobody
Williams
picks
is
it up.
hard to shut down. Her ball handling abilities get her out of jams and get her looks.
Here's Bagbenley. There's a screen. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by McBride. They're running. Here's Shepard. It's good. The assist that time from Courtney Williams.
Very good half for them from the field. They've got their shooting percentage up over 50%.
Yeah, they're
Trying to
offense heating
force
up.
things.
Anytime you shoot this well, you give yourself an excellent chance to win.
Indiana trailing. Here's Wheeler. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
All right.
It's easy to
Good
see
D now,
why
guys.
Wheeler is out here in these kinds of moments. When her team needs a basket, she enjoys delivering it for them.
Now here's Williams. Pulls up. And no good trying to use the glass. Mitchell. She's guarded by Williams. Mitchell, shot's good.
You can rely on Mitchell in the big moments.
Oh, we got
You're
this. Let's
seeing
go.
why right now. She's a confident shooter who is always ready to score.
Here's Collier. Count that one as her 7th make in 8 attempts. That's a scorching 86%.
Yeah, Collier shoots it with reckless abandon, putting it all on the line.
You lost the handle.
Here's Ipupa. And the rebound goes to the Fever.
Terrific job defending the basket that time. It's not an easy task stopping her when she's headed to the rim.
Stolen by Smith. And that one's good.
That's deflating for a team.
We have to
Coughing
go
the
for
ball
three
up,
now.
then having it turn into immediate points at the other end.
Yeah, that just feels like giving up 2 buckets.
Now here's Sabali. Boston sets a screen. Jacks up a 3. And Satu Sabali gets the 3.
I know some players might get timid down the stretch, but not Satu Sabali. She is a reliable late-game scoring option because she's fearless in the clutch.
Doing.
They get the rebound. Mitchell.
Bounce.
Outside Wheeler. It's good.
Beautiful.
And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
D,
When
D,
her
D,
team
D, D,
needs her
D.
the most, Erica Wheeler steps up. What a huge bucket.
Here's Pupa.
Here's Collier. And Samuelson pulls it down.
Yeah, remember that. I mean, that's not an opportunity. She fails to convert very often.
Here's Mitchell. And unable there to get the
Finish.
go-ahead bucket.
You gotta
And
finish.
That's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And here are the Lynx now. It's a one-point game. And an intentional foul right there. First free throw is good. And that will put them up 2. Second free throw, no good that time, and she really wanted that one.
Still a chance here, but they need to score.
Yeah, on just about every possession at that.
And then a stop on every
Come on,
possession.
form up.
Down low. Here's Samuelson. Wow! A huge basket to tie the game.
She can time her passes so perfectly. What an assist.
Screen by Smith. Pass to Collier. Count it!
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
See it.
From deep, Satu Sabali. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. So it's a narrow victory for the Lynx, pulling it out for the W. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
These are those games that are so great to win and so hard to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat and just wondering what would happen next.
And that's a wrap.
Probably shouldn't have lost that one. A lot of mistakes on that one. All right. Can't win them all. Oh, it's a narrow lead. It's a narrow lead.
Smith outside. Pass to Brown. To the paint. Howard. Yep, that goes.
Well, just one to make for her in the fourth quarter, and she simply hasn't been doing a lot for her team scoring-wise.
Now here's Wheeler.
The rebound by Segrist.
What appeared to be an easy 2 points just went straight out the window.
Howard. And it's all
What's the AI doing? What are they
Play
doing?
timid
They
in
just,
big
like,
moments.
they just
Howard
ignore
sees
the player
opportunity
they're supposed to
and
cover.
seizes her
I don't
chance to make
understand.
plays.
Both teams will make substitutions. And it's the fever ball. Erica Wheeler drives in. That one goes in.
It's easy to see why Wheeler is out here in these kinds of moments. When her team needs a basket, she enjoys delivering it for them.
Now here's a Gumbawale. Pass to McCowan.
Here's Uzan.
Rebounded by the Fever.
Came close there to tying it up.
And after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a major bucket for her.
Yeah, big morale booster.
Here's a Gumbawale.
Uzan.
Nifty move. It's not going to go for her. The Fever with the lead. Outside Wheeler.
Boston outside. Pass to Sabali.
What the fuck happened there?
And Agumbawale picks up the foul. That is her third foul so far.
Way to get there first and absorb the contact.
Yeah, clearly no flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Outside Wheeler.
Samuelson with the ball.
Mitchell outside.
He's moving around.
5 to shoot.
Boston.
That's in there. Kelsey Mitchell with the assist.
Everybody just stands around the fucking perimeter and nobody moves.
Yeah, and that's just putting it mildly, Tim. I mean, they're putting a world of hurt on their opponents with the
Better inside.
There's no better
Better
time,
inside.
Brian, to hit threes than in the fourth quarter. Big time from the center. McCowan 6'7". So if she gets it late, she's hard to stop.
Pass to Mitchell.
Now Boston.
Over McCowan. It's good.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it did not work. Not if it results in that shot.
Dallas calls
That
timeout.
shot went in.
Time called here. The Wings decide to talk it over.
Why don't you call time before you fucking...
Here's Agumbawale. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring them within 3.
A player who knows a lot about hitting clutch shots. Agumbawale remains poised under pressure.
But when her team needs her the most, Erica Wheeler steps up. What a huge bucket.
Dallas with the ball.
Well, it's urgent time right now for them.
No doubt. They need points, and they need points
Why you go for the
fast.
steal, man?
Just
You
a
just get burned every time you go
It's
for the
obvious.
steal.
Arike Ogunbowale loves taking over during important possessions. Yeah, they had to do that. You just can't let them dribble it out.
Definitely. Got to stop the clock any way possible, and just hope they short arm a few of their free throws.
It's a good foul, and it's a good point in this situation to make them hit their shots.
He gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So she goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
That was a critical trip to the stripe. They have a 2-possession lead now.
From the inbound.
God, take her.
Count it!
Right now, Agumbawale is
So
doing
easy.
whatever she wants. And if you're the defense, that is a big problem.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
No other option, though. They did a good job getting it in her hands and making sure she was the one who'd go to the line.
And so both free throws good this time. And it's a 5-point game. Here's Dallas now.
Pass to Uzan.
Back to Agumbawale. Drains it from downtown. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
No mistakes there, and I think you can close the book on this one, guys.
Here's Uzan.
And so it's the Fever who come out on top here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They really had to work for this one.
Yeah, weaker teams, they might have buckled at the end. You know, really with that crowd amped up. Everyone in the building rooting against them. But they stood tall and pulled it out.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.
Got the dub against the Dallas Wings. And there's an all-star game here. Yeah, we'll play the all-star game. Why not? 59-59.
And what a great night this is for basketball fans. We've got some of the best talent in the world on the same court right here.
And it's always fun to watch players who are usually fierce opponents suit up as teammates.
One of the best parts of the All-Star game, probably the best part, you get to see different players play with each other and the chemistry between them. It's always very interesting.
And now the East on the break for the lead.
On the wing, Natasha Cloud.
Shot clock at 6. Oh, and she misses the go-ahead basket. Wilson with it. She's against Bonner. Pass to McBride. Ionescu buries it from three-point range.
Well, you gotta like her shot selection today. She set the bar for the rest of the team.
Kelsey Mitchell into the lane. And it's
beautiful.
In.
Superb work inside for Mitchell. She's so good at finding space to shoot from the interior.
To the paint. Here's McBride. And a great assist that time by Sabrina Ionescu as that one goes in. Cloud outside.
On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell.
McBride covering. The three from Kelsey Mitchell. Drops in the tray.
And they finally fought all the way back to even the score. We've got a whole new ball game.
Yeah, and they've got all the momentum in the world right now after that comeback, so you just have to like their chances the rest of the way.
Now here is Ionescu. She's got 13.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot. Wow, it is a huge day on the glass for a player who's, you know what, they're giving up a lot of size to bigger players out there. Very impressive.
Here's McCowan.
Come on. Let her come right in. Take it.
Kicks it out to Collier. From the arc. Shot comes out.
On the wing, Natasha Cloud. Covered by Ionescu.
A nice shot by Cloud.
Love the take from Cloud right there. Not letting the defense deter her.
The West All-Stars trailing. Ionescu outside. Shoots over Cloud. And another miss by the Western All-Stars. Here's Mitchell. That's it. Coming off an assist from Dewana Bonner.
Such an unselfish player. Bonner is one of the best passing forwards in the WNBA, constantly looking to get everybody involved.
Now here's McBride. She's got 11. Over to the left wing. Pass to Collier. To the wing, right side. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. Magmagor grabs the miss.
You know, it's not been the best quarter for her as far as scoring. We'll see if she can get back on track.
Bonner with it. And McCowan picks her up defensively. Natasha Cloud from outside. The rebound by Asia Wilson.
And she continues to search for her rhythm. It's eluded her so far.
Down low. In close, she hits it.
What a scoring display we're seeing from Ionescu right now, putting her expansive offensive skill set on full display.
Now here's Cloud. Screen by Magmagor. It's not
man.
gonna go for her. Good
Gotta
work
finish,
defensively
yo.
by Tierra McCowan. Pass to Collier. For the lead. Off target from downtown. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. East All-Stars ahead, up by 2. And we're just the final quarter of the All-Star game. What a special night on the WNBA calendar.
back to
hits it.
Love Collier's discipline on offense. Looks for a shot she likes and dedicates to it.
Now here's Mitchell. She's guarded by Plum. Jones. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next. It goes on Asia Wilson. That free throw, no good.
Well, when you look at her game, what you appreciate most about Jonquel Jones is her versatility. A strong offensive player and a very skilled defender as well.
Yeah, they'd have loved to cut it to 1 there, but they're still in decent shape if they can get a stop.
Up top, Thomas. Shoots over Jones. Thomas, no good.
Well, they're winning despite her errant shooting.
Outside Lloyd. Pass to Carter. Stewart.
Yes! 3
Off an assist from Kennedy Carter.
Sometimes you see players get a little bit hesitant to take that outside shot, but not Stewart. She works hard to maintain her range.
Ionescu has it. Let's go with a 3. And Jonquel Jones pulls it down. Inside. Jones, no good. Here's the West All-Stars. To the inside. And Thomas gets it to go.
The paint is Thomas's domain. She's great at finding those point-blank looks.
Now Lloyd. Outside Stewart. Clock at 6. Pass to Jones. 2 points. That one goes in. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
And here's Asia Wilson outside. Good for her 9th make in just 12 shots and even 75% shooting. Up top, Carter. She's covered by Taurasi. And here's Stewart. 5 on the clock. Pass to Lloyd. From deep. Sinks the three-pointer.
She's putting on a commanding performance here. She's now hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lloyd. That's her 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one's off.
You got to admire how Sabrina Ionescu can do it all. She can score, distribute, grab rebounds. Whatever you need, she can do it. And that kind of versatility is just invaluable.
Now the East All-Stars with it. Outside Lloyd. Outside Carter. Stewart, covered by Collier. Just 4 to shoot. Tries from the block. Shoots a fader. Again, the Eastern All-Stars.
I appreciate Stewart's ability to play bold in big moments. Every team could use a player like her.
Pass to Collier.
2 minutes left.
Wilson. To the middle. Lays it up and banks it in.
The bigger the moment, the more Ionescu wants the ball. The more she wants to take the shot. What a leader.
Lloyd with it. Thomas on her. Lloyd.
Terrific job defending the basket that time. It's not an easy task stopping her when she's headed to the rim.
Here's Ionescu. And she converts the layup. The East All-Stars trailing. Now here's Here's Carter. Brianna Stewart from outside. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
What an important shot right there, guys. She's producing from deep all game long.
And they need her production now more than ever. I mean, clutch three-point shooting is going to be critical here, right?
The team got away with a major lapse there.
Rebound by Asia
Forced
Wilson.
it again.
Bodied her up and made her alter the trajectory of the shot that time.
Definitely. Some very sound defense played on that trip down.
Yeah, remember that. And that's not an opportunity. She fails to convert very often.
Jones outside. Six on the shot clock from past the arc. Jones. Count it!
She lives for these moments. Gotta love how competitive Brianna Jones is.
Timeout called the Western All-Stars.
They do have enough time here if they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1. We'll see if they try it.
Yeah, you know, I think the key thing, probably what the coach wants to see, is a good shot. It's important they convert it.
Timeout called the Western All-Stars. Here's Ionescu. Pass to Collier. To Rossi. Lots of room. It's good! Oh, that is an enormous three-pointer.
A reliable player with ice in her veins. Taurasi will not be denied when her team needs her.
Picked by Jones. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot and will go to the line. Wilson. And so she's picked up her final foul, and she will sit the rest of this one out. Get a comfy seat. That's it.
And the future Carter has in this league is promising. She's a talented guard with a commendable work ethic.
And so both free throws good this time. And it's a 2-point ball game.
That is delivering in the clutch. Just one more stop is all they need.
Thomas outside. Pass to McCowan. Wow! Basket to tie the game.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Jonquel Jones from long range. Oh, couldn't sink the shot, and we're going to overtime. Regulation has ended, and we are headed to overtime. And don't go away, we'll be back momentarily. Some extra all-star game action here. We've got overtime. What a classic. Here we go.
All right.
Here's Thomas. Ionescu outside. Pass to Collier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rossi outside. Shoots the 3. And Jones pulls it down. On the wing, Jewel Lloyd. And she's good on the 3 ball.
Decisive. It's a quality for any good shooter. Lloyd has it. Just get the ball, fire away.
Pass to Collier. Thomas.
On, you
Now
fucking
Ionescu.
around.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Around that screen.
Left side, Stewart. Lloyd. Count it.
Count it.
The West All-Stars trailing. Thomas outside. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. Here's McCowan. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
Working her way into the line. Credit to McCowan for drawing contact.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw.
They really could have used a perfect trip to the line there. Instead, they're still down 2 possessions.
On the wing, Kennedy Carter. And a miss there on the triple. Here's the West All-Stars. Here's Ionescu. Basket good.
Plays so tough inside. Ionescu will not back down.
Pass to Jones. Outside Lloyd. There's the three. Knocks down the 3-ball.
I love it. Keep shooting. As the threes keep dropping for her, she'll keep shooting. Keep shooting.
As she should. Look, when you're having the kind of day she's having from long range, why not just keep firing them?
Back to Ionescu. 6 to shoot. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Awesome back and forth action. The crowd going crazy. One moment for a three on one side of the floor, then boom! They come right back to bury a triple and get those points back.
He's all alone.
Intensity, guys.
She's fucking hitting 3 bombs like nobody's business.
To see how Jewel Lloyd never backs down. She goes on the attack and finds the big bucket.
Pass to Collier. Back to Ionescu. This one for 3. Kept alive.
Come on, box out.
Back to Collier. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still come up empty. To the inside, Lloyd. And so
how did that not go
to
in?
the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2. And it's going to be on Sabrina Ionescu. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
Lloyd gets to the line.
Lloyd has been MVP in this overtime.
Lights out at the stripe. Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
It's going to take something very special for them to come back now.
Well, something special and a little bit of luck.
And maybe some threes will rain down as well.
Jones inside. Thomas on her. The Western All-Stars grab the miss. Ionescu, covered by Lloyd. For a 3, Nafisa Collier. That one, no good.
Not a whole lot going down for her. She can't catch a break.
Outside, Stewart. Back to Jones. For McCowan. And good, as it snugs right down through the net.
Zero hesitation from Jones. Knew what she wanted to do.
Pass to Collier. They need this. Out to Taurasi. 3-pointer. That's good, and it's Tierra McCowan with the assist. And so they foul intentionally.
You gotta get some rebounds. You got to.
Second team foul. Carter taking 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So she gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. Timeout called the Western All-Stars. What's your take, guys?
Talk all they want, but I just don't see a way for them to get back into this one.
I'm not sure why they took that time out. It's probably too late.
Taurasi, and that's good. So it's the Eastern All-Stars getting the win.
Just another awesome all-star game. You know, we might get old, but these games never get old.
Nope, it's just amazing seeing all the top players in one place. It only happens once a year. That is what makes the All-Star Game so incredible.
All right, folks. Well, that is the All-Star break at this point then in the WNBA season. We will pick up after the break here in August and finish out the season in the next episode. But until then, see you guys next time.